Okay, get your finger away from that thumbs down button. This is not clickbait. I'm not here to show you the pentatonic scale and say, this is the one scale that every guitar player must know. There's a lot of those videos out there, and a lot of them got a lot of clicks too, and it's cool to learn the pentatonic scale, nothing wrong with it. But a lot of things that you're going to also find are going to be like a player that you dig, and they say, yeah, here's the pentatonic scale. And that's the notes right there, you know, and then they let loose with... Okay, and it's a little sloppy there, but, you know, the idea that you go, wait a minute, they just played this whole, you know, they told me it's the pentatonic scale, and then about a third of the notes weren't even in that scale that they showed me, you know. Or, you know, you're watching somebody live and you go, hey, they're not sticking to all the notes, you know, I'm hearing some interesting outside stuff, okay? And this scale is the thing that contains the interesting outside stuff. You just got to know where to put it in, and that's what I'm going to show you. We're going to do the scale, all right? We're going to work in the key of C, because it's all the white keys on the piano, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. So anything with a sharp or flat name on it, you're going to know is going to be an outside note, and that's something we'll be using as like a passing note, generally speaking, not sitting on it, but using it to connect other notes in a fluid kind of way. And that's where the musical side starts first, and then the theory comes next. But first, the theory. C, D, E flat, notice outside, E, F, F sharp, that's outside, G, A, B flat, that's outside, B, and C again, okay? So we really had 10 notes there. This is not a pentatonic scale, in case you were worried I was going to come with that. C, D, E, F, C, D, E, flat, E, F, F sharp, G, A, B flat, B, C, okay? Now the lick I started off with the opening there, used all of the 10 notes and sounded fine for C. A little sloppy. Okay, I did have one kind of like an open string or click note there, but it doesn't matter. It's all about when it should flow. Okay, that's just a big long example that uses a lot of the fingerboard, okay? Let's look at a couple of smaller phrases that use notes from this scale here in order to expand on what would normally just be a limited, either major pentatonic or minor. Okay, let's look at that. There's that. We got that sixth there. Okay, pick up that phrase and work on that. Work that into your bag of tricks. Bend up into the minor seventh. You're going to get the minor third there and the root. And then back bounce, fourth root, and then get that resolution, or like that, okay? That's just working on that, getting to know that sixth a little bit. There's that sixth again too. All right. Now let's take a look at the that was of course using now the F and the F sharp. That's going down to the second here, low. That's kind of a little more jazzy and unusual, but works just fine too. Okay, that's that second. Second sort of frames out the root with the seventh. Second, seventh, root. Fourth to the minor, third to the third. All right. And you could see that the maybe like the minor seventh. Minor 7th frames out the 6th. Okay, another good lick to practice. Starting from your minor 3rd, bending all the way up to the 4th. And then up to the major 3rd, or almost up to the major 3rd. Okay, very typical phrase. Here's an even more typical phrase. Sorry. Okay, more of a kind of a swing phrase, and that's one B.B. King used a lot. I'm used to it more in this position here. Okay, again, getting your up to the 4th, and then to the major 3rd, and then down, and that was bending all the way from the 2nd, so that's a big reach. All right. Again, if it might seem I'm going a little fast, this stuff will all be in the PDF, so I just wanted to kind of go through why these different notes here are useful by showing some phrases. Okay, coming down from the root through that very dissonant sounding, if you hang on it, major 7th to the minor 7th. Bounce off the 5th. Okay, and end it, and try ending in a variety of ways too, so you don't always get stuck going, up to the 3rd or everything like that. Let's take the same phrase up an octave and learn it in a different position. Okay, now let's take something a little bit okay, that's sort of walking up to the root there. All right, we've got these A minor, G minor, D minor, and then walk up to the root. Or you can do that, That would probably work better there. Either one of those, okay? Takes you outside of what you think of as typical pentatonic lick kind of stuff, all right? That didn't really use a lot of outside notes there, just that one walk up there, which is what I wanted to concentrate on. All right. Now, the minor 3rd and the major 3rd thing, that's, pretty common. So, I won't hammer on that a lot. I really wanted to look at, most of all, that 6th, okay? And that move this... Okay, try walking around and then that's getting that 4th up to the 5th. Okay, you got to just practice walking around inside this and using those passing tones the way they should be. They should be generally on like an offbeat 8th note. Okay, if you wind up with it on a downbeat, it's going to start to sound kind of funny. But that's having those notes in there allows these phrases to really flow. That's practically a chromatic kind of phrase like that. right, so taking that root, major 7th, minor 7th, 5th, down to the flat 5th to the 4th. And generally our motion is over major, it's down from the minor 3rd up to the major 3rd. All right. Now, let's just say, for instance, that we're in minor, okay? You're playing in a minor groove. Simply leave out the major 3rd, okay? You're gonna wind up with this set of notes now. We can use the 6th too, sorry. And you can definitely, in minor, get that. Okay? Okay, that's a very Charlie Christian-esque kind of phrase. One of my favorite players, I think I harp on every video. Okay? Just leave out that major 3rd, and you're going to be fine. A lot of times, I think, you know, you'll even hear the phrases end on the major 3rd over minor. That happens sometimes, and it's not a big problem either, because that actually, when you justify it and come back to the theory, the major 3rd over minor is really what they call the sharp 9, okay? You know, that's like this kind of chord. Okay, so when you got your major 3rd in the chord, this is really the basis of a C minor chord. And then when you've got that like that, okay? Minor 3rd, major 3rd, and minor 3rd in there together. Right, that's that Hendrix chord, so to speak, that 7 sharp 9, okay? So that major 3rd will work even in a minor situation. All right, a little sloppy there, kind of ran out of idea, but anyway, so the point is minor chord will do you too. Just leave out that major 3rd in most cases as like a resting note, but if you got to get it in there, put it in there, all right? So I've been rambling on here for a while. I wanted to show you a bunch of ideas of how to sort of navigate through this huge collection of notes. Okay, and again, pick up the PDF now. I hope I convinced you to give me a like and subscribe, all right? My ramblings do tend to go on a little bit long here, but I like to try to give an idea of the thought process that goes into these things sort of behind the theory. And in that case, you know, sometimes you use this theory to justify it, all right? Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time for the next installment of the Blues Etudes, which was also the previous video. So subscribe, check out those videos. Thanks.